Hi guys, welcome to my channel if you're new, and if you've been here before, then welcome back. I had you guys vote on what video we were going to do next, and the mass majority of y'all voted on testing tips to get out of art block. So, without further ado, here's some art block tips that I found on TikTok, and we're going to be testing them out. Here's the first video.
Here are 3 tips you can use to get over your art block. Number 1, have a stimulant. I like coffee. I'm just kidding, don't do that. Bitch, you need an art process. Creating a reference board is an easy way to gain some inspiration. Number 2, create warm-up sketches. This is a great way to get your mind moving and not feel so pressured to create. Number 3, listen to music or watch anime. Believe it or not, I don't always wear the appa hat. Okay. Sometimes I look like this. Listening to music or watching anime while you draw is a great way to diversify your brain. Gets you more distracted. The appa has a paid actor. And if these 3 things still don't work, I would turn it off, put it away, and cry. I'm just kidding, don't do that. Go on a walk, take a break, watch some anime. You know we're all good at that. And remember that art is a process and to just be patient with yourself. It will come. Now try those 3 tips and let me know in the comments if it works. And follow me for more anime art tips.
Okay, so the first video that we watched suggested that we make a reference board for our characters just to help get out of art block. So I made one of Pearl from Steven Universe and a couple of outfits that I think might suit her. I definitely think that I might use these pants, but we'll give her like shorter sleeves like this. Should do some warm-up sketches is the next thing that she suggested we do. Some warm-up sketches of Pearl. She's very slender. I really like the style that kind of goes around here, like the one that she has here. I just think it's really cute, the longer one. They're just little base sketches just to warm up. So it doesn't have to be perfect. I love it when Pearl just has like like teeth like that and references of her and stuff, just like those little teeth. Honestly, when I first started watching Steven Universe, I could not stand Pearl, but she is honestly like, now she's like my favorite character. Does Pearl have ears? No, they're covered. I think these are some good warm-ups. I mean, I definitely feel relatively creative. Now that we made our little reference board, did a couple of warm-up sketches, let's see if I can fully draw her. So we're going to be drawing her in her iconic ballerina pose, because it's very much a Pearl pose to do. She's very, very long and very slender. We're gonna give her kind of like a puff sleeve half jacket. I think that is very cute. Oh wait, it just occurred to me that that's like her normal outfit is a puff sleeve half jacket. Let's change it up a little bit. Still kind of like the puff sleeves, but what if we... Ooh, I have an idea. What if we make it like a little puff shirt instead? Like little ruffles there, be like the type that like ruffles up right like around here. Really want to give her like high-waisted, obviously high-waisted jeans that flare. Trace the legs on the inside because I really liked these pants. I liked the high-waisted. These pants are really cute, and then she's got like the ruffles there in her sleeve. Ooh, you would be really cute. What if we put a little bit of roses down here at the bottom for rose gold? Why did I say rose gold? Why did I say that? Rose quartz. Yeah, we'll put a little bit of flowers down here at the bottom for rose quartz. I just love how roses like layer. No, I like that a lot. Honestly, I think that the lady in the first video, I think she had some really solid tips, and this really did help me get some inspiration. Making the board, I got clothes inspiration. The warm-up sketches helped me warm up a lot. Like, you see this first sketch? This was so bad. And then they got a little bit better after the first one, just to warm up. And then I know that this is just still technically a sketch, but honestly, this compared to this, yeah, it works. I dig it. I support this first one. So this next video, they said that a good way to get rid of their art block is to redraw some of their old art. And fair warning, this one is pretty cringy. I actually drew it in 2020. I drew it on my birthday in 2020, so like, don't judge me, okay? It's bad. It's cringe. It's been 5 years, so just don't judge me. Here it is. Oh, it is so bad. We're gonna redraw this, and we're gonna make it not bad. This flat marker right here, this is my favorite sketch brush. Like, oh, it's amazing, and it's a default Clip Studio brush. What is he doing with his legs? Yeah, like I said, don't judge me. This was like the day I turned 16, 4/14, that's my birthday. I'm allowed to make mistakes, so I just want to get like a little base sketch of him. We're gonna make him a little less chibi as well. Does that make more sense than the first one? Let's change the way he's standing completely. Like, we're gonna change what those legs are doing, because those legs, ooh, those are not it. So let's turn this off for a moment and just ignore those legs. Yeah, that's more like it. It's gonna have that sassy walk. I think I remember, when I made this first drawing, I had gotten these new markers for my birthday, and I was so happy about them, and I got a new sketchbook too. So I sat down on my bedroom floor, because I didn't have a desk yet. I sat down on my bedroom floor to draw. I wasn't allowed on like the internet or anything like that, but honestly, thank God, I would have gotten bullied. I got bullied enough in school. I would have gotten bullied so hard if I was allowed on the internet. When I was in primary school, I used to like pretend to be a spy, and I told everybody that I had like a boyfriend that was in high school. He was like a freshman in high school. And he went, like, that's why nobody knew him. I was, like, in 5th grade. I'm so glad that I had restricted internet access, because I would have not survived the internet. Shaped kind of like a girl right now, so we're gonna... he looks like he'd be a little tuffier. We're gonna de-twinkify him. Every time you make a twink stop being a twink, an angel grows his wing. Yeah. That's such a better, like, body shape in general, like, already. I think that's cute. That's a cute body. We will be putting clothes on him, don't worry. It's just a rough sketch, but he's got, like, this really fluff two-tone. Gave him cotton candy hair. No, it's three-tone. What is that hair choice? What is with the wolf ears? It's a headband, it looks like, but it just doesn't make sense with the rest of his outfit. So I think that... I think they're wolf ears, but I want to make him a cat. He had like a pastel nerdy outfit going on, but the t-shirt's over top of it. I don't know if I like the t-shirt going over top of it. I dressed him like that because at the time, that was how I used to dress, and I called it pastel goth, and my mom kept telling me that that was an oxymoron, and I'm like, no, it's a style. Pastel goth is a style. You just don't understand me, Mom. And I made her buy me, like, all of these pastel clothes. And, like, I was super tomboy at the time. So all of the pastel clothes were just, like, button-up dress shirts. I had, like, a pastel blue, like, a minty green. I had that pink color that he's wearing there. I don't really dig the broken heart there. I think I'm gonna make it an entire heart. You know, y'all are getting, like, a lot of Ren lore in this video, and it's nothing exciting. It's just that I used to be a complete weirdo. And if you do dress like that right now, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Maybe you can pull it off. I could not. I could not. I had like a really messed up haircut too at the time. So it looked like a bowl cut. And I had horn-rimmed glasses that had like the bar on the top, like Jeffrey Dahmer. I didn't get them for that, obviously. I didn't get them to look like him because that'd be weird. I got them because I just liked the style, and I like really wide rims, and those were the only wide rims that they had. I also had a phase where I wore only steampunk-themed clothes, and I would go to school with steampunk goggles sometimes, and I would just wear them on my head like a headband, and then I wondered why I got bullied. Also, I'm literally like, I'm not scripting any of this video, so if there's any like weird cuts, I also ramble a lot, so there's probably some things that are gonna get cut out or scrapped or like sped through. This also isn't like a line art brush because of like the shape of it. It like changes shape when you go, so I just use it for rough sketches. The way I just absolutely despise line art. Because line art, I don't know, it just always looks so bad for me. And I know I technically don't have to do it. It just depends on what kind of brush I'm using, you know? In my honest opinion, I think that maybe my heart just isn't really in this one. Since my style has changed so much over the years, and like who I am as a person has changed, we'll try one more time with just the pencil, and we'll see how that works. But so far, I don't think redrawing my own art is really helping, because to me, it feels like trying to draw with art blocks still. I think this pencil definitely makes it look a little bit smoother, a little more lively. I'm sorry if that is hard to see though, because it is very light now. I'm definitely liking it a lot better with just this pencil. Yeah, that definitely is a lot better just already with just that. So redrawing it might help for some people, but I think just personally for me, redrawing my old characters, unless it's just something that I've been wanting to redraw for a while, or like something that my heart's still in. Like even if I was just redrawing my old characters, but I'm just like, he's not evolved much, he hasn't changed much. I changed the shape of him a bit. I don't really do all of these like cutesy characters anymore like I used to. And it's kind of funny because I went from, when I first started off like seriously drawing, I used to solely draw creepypasta fan art because my cousins were super into creepypasta and they had me watching it all the time. And then I went from drawing creepypasta and like all those like scary pictures and Jeff the Killer and like Ben Drowned, Eyeless Jack, to drawing like cutesy stuff. It was a very interesting change. And I don't really draw cutesy stuff anymore. I draw more, I don't know, I feel like my art, it's either silly or mature. I could have some like wholesome drawings. I'll have wholesome drawings, but they're not going to be really cutesy, you know? Unlike what it was when it used to be, it was either horror art or cutesy art. And I don't really draw anything horror related either. Yeah, definitely this pencil, it is not horrible with this pencil. So that made that a lot better. Let's finish this up. I might color it. I think his name was Jack. Okay. Yeah, this pen is definitely a lot better than the one I was originally trying to use. It is just a rough sketch, but I feel like just this is just, oh, it is loads better than that. So I may fully color him at some point. I might even do like a full render to redo it. If that is something that you guys want, just let me know in the comments below if you do want me to fully draw him. That would be cool. Maybe a fun little challenge, push myself out of my zone since I don't do cutesy stuff anymore. So if you do want to see that, then let me know in the comments and subscribe. Let's try out the next challenge. So for this last art block hack, a mutual of mine actually reached out and asked to do a collab with me. 2 artists, 1 base, and this is the base. And I actually thought that that would be a really good idea for art block, and I asked her if I could put that in the video. This was her art right here. Her name is @crow.scribbles with a Z, by the way, if you would like to go check her out. She is an amazing artist. This is the part that she did. This is the part that I did. This is it together. We decided to do our personas. So, you know, this is little zombie Ren, and then this is the persona that she uses for YouTube, TikTok, probably Instagram. I don't think I followed her on Instagram yet, but I will be doing that as soon as I end up finishing this video. So definitely check her out, and thank you so much for watching my video. If this helped you in any way, please let me know in the comments, and if you want to see more, then definitely subscribe and check me out on TikTok and Instagram to see more art. Also, little shameless plug, I am making a webtoon and I'm currently working on chapter 10, so stay tuned for that. Thank you guys so much. Bye!